everyone. This is Heather with Yafe Henna, and I just wanted to do, I recently did a video just with me talking about, starting your own body art business with face painting and things like that. And I thought about it and figured, I'm a very visual learner. I love seeing videos of how-to stuff, so I thought that I would try to do all you other visual learners a favor here and just do a little demo of kind of a face painting and body art table setup. So real quick, and I'm just using my kitchen table, but because it's a mobile business usually, you want to have a folding table and folding chairs, but I figured this is fine for an example. So first of all, you can kind of notice how I've got things set up. I've got, I've got everything, try to make everything very accessible for yourself and for your clients. Like you can see, I am right-handed, so I try to have my brushes and my water cup and everything in the mirror, and wipes and paper towels over kind of to my right. And then the chair for the customer is off to the left kind of, and you'll end up moving the chair around and you kind of figure out what works best for you, but this is kind of how I set up my table. So let's talk real quick about some of the things that I've got out here. First of all, I've got this little frame here, I got this at the dollar store. There's certain things in your business that you can totally save money on. There's no need to get certain things, in a store that's going to cost you a lot of money. And things like frames, paper towels, plastic cups, stuff like that. That's stuff that you can get at the dollar store and really save yourself that extra money. But anyway, so you can see here I've got this nice little frame, and it's kind of a little flyer letting people know, what I'm doing. I'm sitting here and I'm face painting, just before, it's great before you get anybody in your chair, because obviously when people are in your chair and you're doing the face painting, people can see that, but it's kind of nice to have a sign for when you're first starting out in the day. And mine's really simple, it's just got a few pictures. A couple of those pictures aren't mine, they're designs that I do, but I couldn't find for the life of me any good pictures of them. But I've got the glitter tattoos, I've got the face painting pictures, just to show people and have it be nice and bright and colorful. And then I also have kind of the prices down at the bottom, which depending on what you're doing, if you're doing an hourly thing, obviously you don't need that. When I'm doing the farmer's market, I have to have the prices out because that's how I make my money. The other thing here is I've got my little, brain cramp, business card holder. And that's my business name, Yafe Henna. And got my phone number and my information on there. And you can just spread them out on the table too. If you're inside, that's not a big deal. When you're outside, they kind of fly everywhere if it's windy. But I got that, cute little business card holder for not very much at Office Depot. The other thing that you'll see here is my design books. And I mentioned this in my other video that it's something that you don't really think about, but it's a really good thing to have. So I've got my glitter tattoo designs right here. Got some pictures on there, got kind of what they are, telling people that they're waterproof and they last 2 to 3 days. And then I've just got, these are those kind of, these are, I think it's for photos. You can put in these little things, but that fits all the different sizes of glitter tattoos that I have. So there's that. And then I've also got my face painting design book that has, and I went ahead and hand drew. I don't know if you can see that okay, but I went ahead and hand drew designs. Sorry, I've got to do this one-handed here. The designs that I do, there's little stickers that have the prices on them. But that way those are all my original designs and people can see just exactly what I can do. So then we'll move over here. The next thing, and I know you're probably thinking, that's kind of sad, you don't have a lot of colors there. I'm waiting on a new shipment of colors for myself, but this is just to show you kind of how I set things up. Kids, they love bright colors. They love to see the colors that they can pick from. So I always keep, I've got my loose glitter here for glitter tattoos and for embellishing the face painting. These are just an example of the face paints that I use. They come in these little 10 milliliter jars, which is really nice. So I have those out because then the kids sit down, they see, oh my gosh, they've got so many colors, that's great, and they can pick whatever colors they want right then and there. So that's kind of nice. I've also got here, these are some bindies and some jewels. Anything that you have that can embellish the designs, it's kind of nice to have that out because then the kids can see and you know, they'll go pointing at stuff and you know, just to have that variety. Choices are good. Variety is good for kiddos. So then here, I've got my some of my brushes and things. And these, in my video that I just recently did, I was talking about what kind of brushes you can use. These are just, you know, I got this in a packet of like, I don't know, 5 brushes. And these are just, you can kind of see how nice and soft that is. That's all you need. You just need a nice, soft brush that's not going to hurt the kid's face or their hand or whatever you're doing the design on. And I have a couple different sizes here. You can see that one's got a nice fine point on it for you know, going in and doing lines, doing the outline work and things like that. So you got a variety of brushes, sponges. This is kind of a big sponge. Normally I would use the a little bit smaller cosmetic sponges, but these are good too. If you're doing a full face, a nice big sponge is a good thing to have. We've got our water cup here for obvious reasons, so you can clean your brushes off. And you're going to want to, in the video that I just did, I was talking about, definitely always change your water out. As soon as it gets gross, try to change it out, just to keep it clean. And, you know, it's just all part of being professional and keeping things as sanitary as possible since you're, you know, you're working with skin and you're working up close. So we also have our hand mirror here. Very good thing to have. It's, you know, some kids don't care. You know, you do the design, they don't want to see it. But for the most part, a hand mirror is very important to have so that you can show them their pretty smiling little face when they're done. Here we've got the wipes, and these should be the, yeah, they're the unscented, and these I just got from Target. You can get them anywhere. You can get them for not very expensive. You can see that's 72 count, so you get quite a few there. We got our paper towels to dry your brushes off and to clean the skin off. You know, if you use a wipe and maybe it was a little too wet and leaves some moisture on the face, you can wipe it off and dry it before you do the design. I've got a tablecloth here, just an inexpensive tablecloth. Some people don't do a table cover. I like to do a table cover just because, you know, you're messing with paint. You're messing with stuff that can get, you know, it's kind of messy. So it's nice to have something covering up your table so that you don't have to constantly clean it. This big container over here, these are stackable. You can see some of my other glitter stuff under there. But these are the stackable carrying cases, which are really, really super nice. You can get that. I got that from Office Depot, I think, for not too expensive. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't a lot. And they stack on top of each other, and that's great for keeping yourself organized. You know, the less stuff that you can carry around, the better. You know, if you've got a lot of loose stuff in your kit, you're going to kind of have problems when you go, you know, around from event to event. So things like that are really, really good to have. The last thing, this is totally optional. I've got this little candy container and some little suckers in there. Yeah, it's totally, like I said, it's optional. But it's just kind of a nice thing when you're dealing with kids. And sometimes parents appreciate having a little bribe if they're, you know, if their kids are getting a little antsy. Which is another reason when you're working with kids, you want to work as fast as you can. And as clean as you can so that you can get them in and out and do some nice designs. But anyway, so that is, oh, and I almost forgot, this is a very important thing, is a little trash bag or a trash can so that you're not leaving, you know, wipes and tissue paper and everything all over the table. So yeah, that's kind of your basic setup, and you can get more detailed than that, you can get more stuff than that. But I think that this is a good baseline. This is a good thing to start out with to get your business up and running and get your name out there. So I hope that this was helpful to you guys, and have a great day. Talk to you soon.